boost. And if you're wondering, it's present in all Nintendo 64 games. Like, that's why the music is off in multiplayer mode in this game and in Mario Kart. So yeah. And Ancient Lake, first track, pretty simple. It just tone a lot and boost a lot. That's just this track, and that's all you have to say about this track. You just tone and boost. Oh, and CoyConrad getting destroyed by that dinosaur. I have never seen that dinosaur destroy someone so much. Like, I have seen it being bonked into, but that dinosaur is definitely something of evilness. And if you didn't know, there is a strat called Canyonless where you actually get the blue balloon in that cave right in front of the zipper, but it is surprisingly kinda difficult to pull off. So, as I was talking about it, he tried pulling it off, and as I said, it's surprisingly difficult. He missed that zipper. You just what you do is get the zipper and get the balloon, and you basically go right over the canyon. Oh, and bluesaint spinning out. That's unfortunate. Jungle Falls, a track where you maintain your speed quite a bit. It's a very good track for that. That's basically the whole point of this track. It's a short and simple track. You basically almost never lose your speed here. Oh, that bomb from bluesaint. Oh, and he misses the zipper too. bluesaint definitely having a hard time in Jungle Falls. Oh, CoyConrad missing that out of bounds. And he gets the backup strat. That is very nice. In fact, getting the one from using the zipper like that is actually more difficult from using the blue balloon. So that is pretty. I would say I'm impressed. And CoyConrad now going onto Sherbet Island. And it looks like bluesaint does not know the out of bounds. So it will take him a lot longer to clear Hot Top Volcano. now that we're on our first hover track, it is a perfect time to talk about hover. What you see CoyConrad doing, the going back and forth, that is called snaking. The game, in this game, turning, it has a speed increase, and that is an intended mechanic, but it was not intended for it to be constantly doing it and going fast from it, so this is an exploitation of that. And bluesaint, he is now moving on to Sugar Island.
Pirate Lagoon.
Oh, we're kind of missing that stoke boost. Missing a stoke boost and feels pretty awful, especially in a vehicle that is not code. Especially in plane, screw plane. bluesaint, it looks like he is not using the snaking strat, and you can actually see, and through this you could actually see the clear difference between snaking and not snaking. It's, as you can see, a very big difference. Crescent Island, definitely one of the probably one of the easier tracks on this trophy, especially for a lot of beginners. The one thing that might catch him up is this turn right here, but they can make it if after the boost they just hold down A, like CoyConrad did, and then make their turn. It is very effective to make a good turn. Yeah, but even with a good turn, as you saw, you can still sometimes not make it so smoothly. You can still sometimes hop around it, but it's easy. But you still make it, and it's a lot easier than just bonking against the wall or not making it at all. Dude, I just said bonking against the wall, and look what happens. I just have some sort of curse to jinx people. And as we see, oh, bluesaint missing the way of getting bonking right there. That really sucked. Treasure Caves. This is a track that that at first you think would not be so bad, and you would really like, but then you learn to hate it. And let me tell you why. See that blue balloon right there? It's hard to know what to do with it because you either miss that zipper, cause you can miss that zipper, and if you save it for here, save it for that zipper, at the beginning, you'll just end up flying missed. Oh, that punk from bluesaint, he just made a too sharp of a turn. and CoyConrad, now playing on the worst track in the game. I apologize for anyone who is forced to play this track, and so everyone knows. I mean, it doesn't look like CoyConrad has done, and it doesn't look so bad yet to many people. Until they play it, they will know. See, okay, see that's why. I'm just gonna find every reason, point out every reason to hate this track, so you all understand. I have a burning hatred for this track, and hopefully that burning hatred melts it and turns it into a Sugar Island track. I just want that to. I hope that happens. Oh, that bonk into the tree. See, you bonk into trees, you bonk into walls, you miss zippers. This track has everything to hate about it. Walrus Cove, it's a very hard track to be consistent at. You either play it very good, you either play it very bad. There is no in between, you just do either. And let me say, it feels really good when you play it good. And you want to die when you play it bad. And bluesaint, moving on to Snowflake, and I apologize to bluesaint for having to play Everfrost Peak. A nickname I have for this track that I cannot say on the stream. This is a family-friendly stream. And bluesaint, he is not barrel rolling like CoyConrad has before. And one thing I forgot to talk about while in Hot Tub Volcano is barrel rolling. That increases your speed if you do not hold a. Oh look a bonk. See. There's a bonk. See, this track sucks. You can bonk like there's so many. You could bonk like everywhere. Like I know you could do that in a lot more places in Space Dust Alley, but this track is just so more evil. Anyway, as I was saying, barrel rolling. If you do not hold A, then it will increase your speed and you will go pretty fast. Oh, that is kind of unfortunate for CoyConrad, but he quickly goes back in front. Snowball Valley, a short and simple track. It's one of the the only really annoying part about this track is those giant snowballs. Like, they will, if they get you, they will flatten you, or if you you can actually get slowed down by them by a boost, like stopping right in front of hitting them, and then you just kind of bonk into them. Let me just say, it causes a huge snowball effect. I'm sorry, I had to. Oh, and that bonk from CoyConrad. Frosty Village, the last track, in Snowflake Mountain. Like though, the only track I could say I can like all the time in this trophy. Oh, getting bounced up in the fake ice. I don't know. From bluesaint. I don't even know what the is that actually ice? Like, what is it? Like, how are you bouncing? And what is making like a curve bounce? Like, seriously. This game makes no sense. And CoyConrad, finishing up Snowflake Mountain and moving on to Dragon Forest. And bluesaint on Snowball Valley. Boulder Canyon is the only cover track in the Dragon Forest, and bluesaint getting flattened by those snow walls, and that, as I mentioned, that could happen before. Oh, that bonk. Typically, bonking is very forgiving, but in Havo, but if you like bonk like facing frontwards, then that is when it's not so great. And in this track, you could see that this is in a lot of runs with you could see that this is a track that is very forgiving with its bonks. So it's very uncommon when it comes to this to see a bonk that ruins you in this one. And bluesaint on his last track for Snowflake Mountain. Oh, missing that zipper. That's unfortunate. See how he does for the rest of the Posse Village. Greenwood Village. Personally one of my favorite tracks. Oh, that's one from bluesaint. Yeah, Greenwood Village, it's a great track to practice your drifting if you are new to this game. Also, this music. This music is great. This music is very great. Oh, dude. I thought he would hit that oil slick. That was close. And it looks like bluesaint is finishing up his Snowflake Mountain and is going to move on to Dragon Forest.
Windmill Plains.
Windmill Plains. It's up there with Everfrost Peak, with the worst track in the game. I want it to die. I just want this track to die. There's a reason why I call it Windmill Pains. See, there's that tree. A tree that cost him 5 seconds. What I haven't mentioned with Plane is that it's the most unforgiving vehicle. One bonk can cost you 5 seconds each. It's rough. But, ooh, he almost missed that balloon. I almost got, bounced off. Oh, looks like he bailed a little too much and ended up missing that zipper. With barrel rolling, sometimes you gotta know when to not do it and when to do it. That's something you must know when learning the game. So I find that very unusual for CoyConrad to do so with that barrel rolling, because he would know when to. Normally he would get it. Maybe he just underestimated the. As he almost did get it. He almost did, but he did not. So. And. Yeah, bluesaint, doing actually pretty well on Greenwood Village, getting, playing it very safe with his drifting and doing, actually drifting, very well. And as I say that, there's a bonk, but he is getting his drifts. And he is doing a good job, so props to bluesaint. Also, I did not talk about Haunted Woods as a short and simple track, but there's not much to it. It's just basically landing zippers. And this track, Space Dust Alley, is considered the hardest track in the game because there are so many places to bonk, so many places to get screwed over, and you're in plane. So, yeah. And as I mentioned beforehand, plane, each bonk will cost you up to 5 seconds. So, and with so many places to bonk, it's brutal. Like, it doesn't matter if you even played this game or not. You could just look at this track and see the amount of places to bonk. And also, bluesaint, I'm very sorry that you're on Windmill Pains. It's a very painful track, as that's why I call it Windmill Pains. Oh, missing that zipper. It's not a. Oh, bonking. See, you bonk in Windmill Pains from the windmills. It's actually. I actually have done that quite a bit. Yeah. Dark Moon Caverns, definitely the hardest pro track in the game. It as space the same what space does Dally, in the sense there is so many places to bonk and get screwed over.
Lap 2.
36 exact lap. Nice. Sounds like something I would do in time trials. Get an exact lap, not like 36 exact. That's and bluesaint on the last on his last track of Dragon Force, Haunted Woods. It couple bonks here and there, but it's not too bad. It's not plain, so I would say I mean, it's not plain. The hardest zipper to hit is obviously the one right here with right there, without losing any of your speed. Oh, and CoyConrad getting destroyed by that spike ball.
Star City.
There is always spike balls. Like, spike balls, no matter how many runs you do, no matter what kind of run it is, spike balls will always find a way to destroy you. Like, every single one. It will always happen. And CoyConrad on, wait, not CoyConrad, bluesaint on his final, the final trophy, Future Funland, and see how he does on Space Dust Alley. Also, CoyConrad actually being able to hit those hit the boost at the zipper at the end of the tunnel. I give him props because that zipper is like impossible to hit, like, at all. And if you do, it's like sheer luck, I swear. I don't know how he's doing it. It's like, I feel like it's just RNG. I'm kind of joking on that, but it is. And CoyConrad on his last track of this of the run, and oh, that bonk. Oh, he misses the clip. And if you did not know that that clip is Japanese only, so that is why CoyConrad is using the Japanese version, contrary to bluesaint. The reason for that is because there is no texture or collision at the top of it. But that has been patched up in all of the versions. Let's see if he can get it this time. And he does! One thing I have not talked about when it comes to clips, I could have talked about it in Hot Tub Volcano, but yeah. This game is checkpoint based. So, if you see the arrows, that is an indicator of a checkpoint. Oh, he missed one. That is unfortunate. But he goes back. Oh. That was a fake one. That was a fake one. Fake ones tend to happen a lot in Spaceport Alpha out of bounds, but I do not see fake ones at all in Hot Tub Volcano out of bounds. And yeah, CoyConrad finishing with 29.56. And bluesaint on his second well, now third lap of Dark Moon Caverns. It's definitely a very difficult track, and as I say that, there's a bonk. You know, why do I do this? Why? How? I do not understand. Also, one thing I didn't talk about is if you're on the right side of the loop-de-loop, it actually is faster. I'm pretty sure it's because you get off earlier, but I'm not quite sure. Doesn't make much sense to me, but it does. Oh! That was weird. I have never seen something like that. Huh. But yeah, it is, as you noticed, it's very easily to fall off the bridge in this track if you are not careful enough. It generally happens with when you're on that zipper right here. Phew, I was gonna say. But I have never seen it at the other tunnel. But bluesaint having a really rough time here, like from that really, I just don't know how to describe it. It's just weird, man. Weird. And running into Pepsi, classic Pepsi. Get destroyed, tipped up. Yeah, but this is another track you can do to practice your drifting. It is a very hard track because there are so many sharp turns, as you saw. And bluesaint bonking because of those sharp turns, but it gets better within time. Oh, and that bonk. No. Oh. And he doesn't have a shield either. So. Oh, now he does. One thing to know, if you are playing on, if you are not doing the Spaceport Alpha out of bounds, and you have to go through the laser place, if you go on the right side, not in the middle, not on the left, just to the right side, then you will not get hit at all. So and you don't even need the shield. So you'll be safe that way. There will be no risk, and there is a blue balloon there, so it is a good choice to make. But bluesaint, he is making his way pretty good. As I say that, he misses the zipper. I don't know how I do this, man. And he's just about to finish. See what he gets. A 35.49. Is that a PB? I think that is. Yeah, bluesaint can't do the out of bounds because Japanese only. Oh, he has a 35.40. Oh. Then I would have to say he did very good for himself, and looked like it. It looked really like it. Looks like they're just waiting to start, waiting for a signal. No, you did not miss the race. We're moving on to the second one. Right now we're just kind of waiting for them to have the signal. Hey man, TNT, Tipped Up deserved that. He deserved that. I mean, not as much as Diddy, but like, it was all tipped up. You know, have you ever thought about in this game, time literally flies? Or how, or how time goes by really fast? You know, Whale was on to something here. They knew. They knew. They knew it all, man. They knew it all. I wonder if bluesaint can PB this time, as he was playing very close to his PB. So maybe he can do it. Though, I am saying that, so it will probably not. I'll probably jinx it. You never know. I have no idea why CoyConrad had the timer there for a second. Waiting for a race room. Yeah. You know, can someone just... You know, why is no one acknowledging my puns? When I said time flies in this game and, you know, time goes by really fast. Why is no one acknowledging them? Come on, man, they were good. They were really good, man. You can't deny it. My puns are great. Oh, thanks, Raph. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Yeah, fruit flies like a banana. But time flies like a plane. Thank you, Javelin. Yeah, it is kind of a bit nerve-wracking doing it alone, but it's a pretty. I feel like I've been doing pretty well in for doing it alone, and also commentary is pretty fun, so. Oh, we're starting now. Oh, did he get CoyConrad and just get that double boost? I didn't know. I didn't see. This track, as I said last race, this track is short and simple. Just drift and boost. Drift and boost. That's all you do. Also, if you're wondering why they aren't spinning out, it's because they are drifting in the direction they want to, and then setting it back to neutral. Just flicking the stick to the direction they're drifting, back to neutral constantly. CoyConrad going for a strat we like to call canyonless, but unfortunately does not get it. It's where you get the balloon and get the zipper, but he kinda bumped into the wall right there. and you just fly over and fly across the canyon, I guess. Even though I don't think it really looks like a canyon. Dude, Bumper just screwed everything up. You know, I found out the other night that Bumper is actually an archaic English word for a drunk for like a drunk person or something. And if like Shakespearean shit. I mean, this is a family-friendly stream. I did not say anything bad. Yeah, so Bumper, he's been driving the whole time, very drunk. I mean, I guess he's a good drunk driver, I would say, but you saw how he messed up, CoyConrad, like Bumper should not be driving, drunk. bluesaint is definitely having an easier time here on Jungle Falls than last run, so good for him. It's definitely a big improvement from oh that's very unfortunate. He accidentally does a little flip. When that happens quite a bit, you just do it when you don't want to. And he goes right over it when the kind of angle. It would be easier if he gets the balloon on the left and gets the angle from there. And he gets the out of bounds right here, so good on him. And bluesaint, he has not learned the out of bounds yet, so he is not doing it. Oh, it looks like I just noticed CoyConrad forgot to put the timer on. And he accidentally, went back in the thing. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It happens to everyone, I assure you. Yeah, but Chiba Island, the second trophy. It's first hover track of the game, and if you weren't here before when I explained this, the reason why he's constantly going back and forth like that is it's a strat we like to call snaking. And it's an exploitation on the mechanic of, in this game, that that when you turn, it increases your speed. And if you're wondering, it is an intended mechanic. You'll see the turning speed increase in all vehicles, but you exploit it like this in hover only, really. In bluesaint, not doing the snaking, so you could see the difference in time. Also, forever, you just basically never let go of the O button. The benefits are amazing for it, because you have, it gives you much more amazing control, and one, and another reason is snaking. And it can help you with getting better boosts. Like, I would say Hover is a really fun vehicle, and oh, he did not get that zipper. And bluesaint, now on, Pirate Lagoon. Bluesaint, actually keeping up a lot better this, time. Crescent Island, is, one of the two, code tracks in this, trophy, but it's definitely not, the punishing one. The only punishing thing that you can consider is that, if you don't make the turn very well. And if you notice, he makes the turn, gets the boost and holds down the A button to make that one turn easier. You'll see it, you will notice it here. And I will explain why once we reach Treasure Caves, that it is why it is a not so forgiving track. It's a track you just kind of learn to hate.
Treasure Caves.
And well, now that we're on it, oh. That AI is... Yeah, the AI makes it hard to get that, zipper in the... right there. The reason, for this track to be so unforgiving is because that blue balloon, that's it. Like, it's pretty hard to, get the, everything consistent, like, seeing, CoyConrad, being able to, do this, pretty consistently, use the blue balloon to his advantage pretty consistently, I find it very impressive. Because, the reason for that is because the blue balloon, you either miss that zipper, or if you use it somewhere else, you'll just fly and miss that blue balloon and can't do it again the next lap. Also, Everfrost Peak, the first trophy, I mean, not the first trophy, the first, track in, Snowflake Mountain. What drugs have I been on? But no drugs can get me to say that this track is good. And no drugs will convince me that this track is... Screw this track, man. I want to destroy this. I want to destroy this track. But, CoyConrad, actually doing a better, actually having a better Everfrost Peak than last one. And Wallace Cove, it's a track that's very hard to be consistent at. It's like you either play good or bad at it, and like if you play good at it, you feel amazing, and if you play bad at it, you just want to die. Like you want to. I only like this track when I play good. And I'm sorry, bluesaint, you have to play Everfast Peak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so sorry. Just have to do this. I'm sorry for anyone who has to play this track. I'm sorry for myself. And also, if you're wondering if there's a reason why we go to the right side of the loop-de-loop, or if it's just something he's just doing, there is a reason why we go to the right side of the loop-de-loop. It's actually a little bit faster to go on the right side because I don't really know why. I think it's because you get out faster that way, but yeah, I don't really know. Ooh, that flattened, but it didn't matter too much from the boost. If one thing I forgot to point out is bluesaint is not doing barrels, contrary to CoyConrad, who is. Barrels increase your speed when you do not hold the A button. And well, a good track to practice this is Windmill Pains, but it's understandable if you do not want to use Windmill Pains, so do like the Taj Plane Challenge instead. I would recommend that just so you don't have to be on Windmill Pains. And CoyConrad on the last track of Snowflake Mountain. Also, one thing I actually never mentioned this entire time is that the reason that they're like flying like that, CoyConrad is because he's holding down. If you hold down or like tap down, tapping down would maintains your speed. So I would recommend that. But yeah, that's what makes you fly. You can change your movement in the air by that. Like you can also, if you want to go down, like when you're in like Star City, and don't want to hit the top of the tunnel, you go up on the joystick, the control stick. Oh, CoyConrad getting destroyed by that log. That's one of the downsides of this track. It's if you get stuck in the logs, you just end your life right there and then. it's like, I wouldn't say it's as bad. This track is as bad as Everfrost Peak or Windmill Pains, but it can be, but it can be if those logs destroy you like they did to CoyConrad. And bluesaint now on his last track of Snowflake Mountain. And let's see how he does. This is Boulder Canyon is the last hover track of the race, so. Greenwood Village, it's a great track to practice your drifting if you are new to this game. Also, another one is Star City. Practice your sharp turning. It can be that, as you can see, those drifts CoyConrad doing very beautiful. They are very nice. Also, that oil slick and spikeball, they're always around there. They're usually actually in the tunnel, so it's a bit weird seeing them like outside. I actually have never seen them outside it, so. And bluesaint now moving on to the Dragon Forest trophy. Let's see if he has a good Boulder Canyon, because I do recall him having a little bit of a tough time on it. It wasn't too bad, but and I'm sorry, CoyConrad, but you're playing Windmill Pains. You might as well just end your life right now. It's yeah, this track, it's just evil. Like, no one like you could just ask anyone, no one likes this track. Oh, not getting that blue balloon and that rebound from that barrel. Yeah. See, this track is evil. Oh, bluesaint lost his speed a little bit, but he's quickly making it up right now, so he'll be fine. Oh, and loses his speed again on that turn. It's a bit unfortunate. It looks like he's having a hard time maintaining his speed in that bonk. You know, I feel like I'm just doing it right now. I'm the reason for it. Like I'm just cursing him right now. I'm just doing it, man. What? Like, why? How? How do I do this? See, I didn't say anything, and he maintained his speed for the rest of the time. It was all on me, man. It was all on me. Congratulations to CoyConrad for not being on Windmill Pains anymore. I applaud you for making it through it, and hopefully therapy can help you for that trauma you have faced. Haunted Woods, a track, pretty short, simple. It's all about hitting the zippers. and making some good, all about making good turns and hitting those zippers. It's it can be very challenging to hit that last one, like as CoyConrad just made. It's very easy to bonk while trying to get it, so as he did the first lap, so. But oh, bluesaint bonking right there. And CoyConrad now moving on to the final trophy, Future Funland.
Trophy race. Space Dust Alley.
Space Dust Alley. It is the hardest track in the game. Because there is so many places to bonk, and bonking and playing costs you like 5 seconds. It's evil, man. But for some reason I'm just better at it than windmill planes and Everfast Peak. Like, I don't know, man. The power of resetting over and over again makes you just really good. I don't know. Future Funland first is definitely Space Dust Alley practice, I'll tell you that. And CoyConrad doing a nice job on it right now. But I shouldn't speak anymore because you'll know what will happen. And bluesaint on windmill panes, it looks like he's definitely having easier time this time than he did last time. Which is good for him. He's definitely overcoming windmill panes. But windmill panes, well, you can never defeat it. You can't. It's just always back for more. It will always find a way. And I'm just sorry for anyone who plays this track. It's just, I'm just sincerely sorry. Anyway, CoyConrad on Dark Moon Caverns, definitely the hardest co-track in the game. It's basically the Space Dust Alley of Co, because there's so many places for you to get droid and bonk and all. But it's not as bad as Space Dust Alley, because in Co, bonking is more forgiving than playing, as it loses less time. Like, when you bonk and plane, you just come to like a dead stop, pretty much. You lose everything. It's pretty evil. And bluesaint on his last track on Dragon Forest. It definitely looks like he's having an easier time, bonking a lot less than he did last time. So good on him. He's definitely doing a lot better. And see,
Star City.
a 102. bluesaint moving on now to the Future Funland trophy. And CoyConrad on Star City, a track I mentioned beforehand for being a great place to practice your drifting, especially when it comes to sharp turns. Dude, he's stuck in the middle of, like, an invisible wall. Like, it wasn't, like, he wasn't even stuck that much. That's why Star City. It's one of the reasons why Star City is pretty evil when it comes to your turning. Like, even when you think you're safe, you're not. You have to... You want to make sharp turns, because sharp turns save more time, but... And you want to get that zipper, but then that stuff just happens, man. You have no idea how many times that happens. It's not uncommon or anything. And CoyConrad not getting these the zippers at the end of the tunnel this time around, and getting destroyed by that spike ball. Spike balls always find a way, man. They always find a way to get you. And getting the zippers at the end of the tunnel at Star City is basically they're so hard to get. I swear, it's RNG. Like, I don't know how people even get them. I don't know how I get them. I swear it's luck. Can someone look into it? Can someone look into it? I'm pretty sure it's RNG. Oh, not getting the out of bounds for Spaceport Alpha this time again. First slap this time again. He did not have the shield, so he got shot right then and there, and it just ruined it. I'm pretty sure he would have gotten it if it weren't for that. Also, if you're wondering, Spaceport Alpha Out of Bounds is Japanese only, and so, yeah. So yeah, the reason for that is because it's the other versions have a texture inclusion patched up where the Japanese version does not, as you saw right there. And bluesaint, he does not have the Japanese version, so he cannot perform the out of bounds. It's I don't know exactly what time CoyConrad finished because his timer was not really there, but it was I believe it was mid-29. It was definitely a 29. bluesaint making some great turns in this game. Sometimes it's very difficult to make the turns. It's pretty easy to pull. Sometimes it doesn't want you to change direction at all. This game doesn't even know what it wants. It doesn't even know what you want. Sometimes just does what it wants a lot of the time. Like, you don't even know, man. You just don't even know with this game. And bluesaint on Star City, missing that boost right there and destroying, wait, was that, oh, going off the bridge, it's a very easy to actually go off the bridge, in this track. A way to avoid that is if you drift. While using the boost. But drifting while using a boost loses your speed from the drift. Loses your speed from the from the drift. But it's a lot safer that way. But if you saw the last one, this is faster because he actually kind of got stuck between somewhere and then fell off the bridge, fell off from the bottom. So it was pretty weird. I haven't seen something like that. I guarantee you, if you run this game, you'll always find something weird. Like there is always something. This game is weird. Example for what is that this is because of this game having very poor collision detection for a racing game. So basically, you could actually get stuck in places, or when you kind of get stuck between a wall and track, when you're using a boost and you just kind of driving, you probably already noticed that. Oh, we're now getting some audio from bluesaint. bluesaint opting to go to the left, using the shield and the boost in that zipper. But if you go to the right, you don't even need the shield. There will be a blue balloon and a zipper as well. So it would be a good choice to do so if you cannot do the alpha out of bounds. Definitely looks like he's having an easier time here. Oh, did not use that boost and lost it. Alright, well, alright guys, I cannot say anything right now. I do not. I want him to get it. I want him to get it. Damn it, it's already too late for me. But he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, guys. $35.10. He PB'd, but 32nd. So I'm pretty sure it was technically 35.09, so that would be 31. But congratulations to bluesaint for PBing. Yeah. Congratulations to both runners, like, both were really great. Congratulations to Conrad to winning, and congratulations to bluesaint for his new PB. Like, good ups to both of you guys, and thank you all for who tuned tuned in, and then yeah. See you next time.